you know, it was time to go back to the original premise of the show, which was so fascinating. Also, it became complicated. This one didn't want to film with this one, and this one wouldn't be in the same room as that one, and that's not what it was about, you know. And you know, I think we had a great run.
I made it nice. Going with the wind, fabulous.
That's my opinion! We are going to gossip because
Yes,
I brought
okay.
Emily along this time
Okay.
because I'm like, we need more tea from Lisa this time
I think
around.
two against one is a little unfair, but okay, I'll do my best.
No, we're so nice.
We're so nice.
We're the nicest girls.
I believe
Everybody
you.
says it.
But look at what we have. And this
Yes.
is amazing. And we're in your amazing new restaurant in Las Vegas. Thank you for having us.
You have no idea. You know, when I sit here and I see it all come to fruition, to actually, this was a casino floor. I mean, and it was really nothing like this. And it's been 9 months of building it, Vanderpump Rules, my partner and I, building it and bringing it, and to actually sit down and have the opening party tonight and to see all this. This is my daughter's, you know, creation. I mean, everything goes through me, but brilliant, brilliant job. Pandora, if you see this, you are a genius, and I love you. I always say if you want somebody good to work for you, pull them out of your own. Right?
Just birth them.
Just birth
Exactly.
50% you.
Exactly.
I love it.
That
Okay,
is so funny.
This spread is so decadent and so beautiful. Do you have a favorite dish here?
What should we try first?
I like crispy rice, anything. I mean, deviled eggs are not my thing. And I was like, deviled eggs is not my thing. And everybody like, oh, we love them. So it's kind of more of an American thing.
I was just going to say the English don't really do deviled
Yeah, we
eggs.
do more like boiled eggs and scrambled eggs and things like that. But this whole experience is about playful, it's about beauty, it's about decadence. And this is a nod to Flamingo being, you know, one of the first hotels on the Strip. And it's really a historic building. So we wanted to kind of give you something that you felt like you were stepping back in time. It's been an amazing experience. And Vanderpump Rules, we really kind of, I think, knocked it out the park.
Fully.
Things like art installations
Oh my
like
gosh,
that.
I did not even see it.
Pinky's moves. Pinky turns around. It's supposed to be me, but yeah.
You have multiple restaurants in Vegas.
Yes.
What is your favorite part about being in Vegas? Are you a big gambler, Lisa Vanderpump?
I mean, I gambled when I got married. I mean, like, that was the biggest gamble of my life. 21, I'd known him 3 months. I guess I'm a bit of a gambler. I did host the World Poker Tournament.
Right.
So I can do a little bit of that. But no, it's the playground of America. And I think through COVID, so many restaurateurs, they lost their business, and, you know, you lost so many great places in local cities, and they closed down. I mean, it did. Hundreds of thousands of restaurants closed down. So to come to Vegas and to see all these unique experiences, the only downside of this is that I'm right next door to Gordon Ramsay. You know, I did the show with him for a couple of months, kicked his butt on the show, and now I'm right next door to him again. I love him.
We love Gordon, but we're
I
team
love-
LVP always.
Oh,
okay.
thank you.
We go
Thank
hard
you.
for LVP. Have you, me and Lauren walked in here and we were like, this is giving a little bit of Emerald City.
Yes.
Have you seen people joking that Glinda's looks are Lisa Vanderpump on a casual Tuesday?
On a Monday.
Pandora told me that. I'm going to go for that. Yes, I like it. Why not? I'm in good company.
So now we have to get into our sip and spill because we have to try these amazing cocktails.
And we also have so many hot things that we need to ask you, and we need to give you the opportunity to sip.
Why not just say no sipping, just spilling? Come on, let's
She's game.
Come on, then. What have you got?
This is why
Give me
we
it.
love you.
Okay, what is it?
Well, Lisa, we got to ask.
Go on then. I know
we
what's
gotta.
coming.
I
Is it
mean,
still
come on.
What is it? Vanderpump Rules?
Of course,
Oh,
because
Lordy.
we have a cash shakeup on our hands. Why was this the right time?
It wasn't just my decision, to be honest. You know, it's the network. Everybody really thought about it. It became complicated. Some people didn't want to film with others. We'd had the kind of relationships, you know, that was so kind of entwined, and it felt like we'd told that story. I mean, it'd been 12 years, 11 seasons. So I think it was time to go back to grassroots and be really, you know, the whole premise of the show was about the restaurant business, and then it took off. I cannot minimize, and I don't want to, the importance of how great that cast was and how open they were, and I loved them all. But it was time to call it a day, and it was you know, it was all of us, a lot of talks, and of course I'm sad to see. But, I still keep in contact with them. I think Schwartzy will be here tonight.
Yes.
And it was a hard blow for, I didn't know that Schwartz and Sandy's was going to be announced. So they were closing on the same day we were announcing Vanderpump Rules, which was, that was not good timing at all.
Was money a huge factor to not bring back the OG cast?
Well, that's Bravo's decision, and I'm not privy to that. Of course, the show did become expensive. It had been on for many years, but I wasn't privy to that decision. But I think it was like we told the story.
Right.
And I think it was back to go, it was time to go back to the original premise of the show, which was so fascinating. Also, it became complicated. This one didn't want to film with this one, and this one wouldn't be in the same room as that one. And that's not what it was about, And, I think we had a great run. I think it was fantastic. I love them all. But I think now it's time to do something different. And I'm excited for the future.
So what are you looking for with this
Okay,
cast?
next question. I'm not spilling like what. Okay, go on then. What am I looking? I'm looking for authenticity. I think that's the first thing you look for. That people that can just be themselves, because nothing's kind of as interesting as really, when people are just honest with their lives. I'm looking for great connections, which always happens, whether it's positive or negative. When you're in the restaurant business, it's a nucleus and it holds everybody together, and that's when things get complicated.
Do we have any characteristics that you would like for the new cast?
Oh, no, I wouldn't employ either of you. I've just spent 20 minutes with you. You're bad young women.
Honestly, I'd get so distracted.
Oh, we wouldn't be
I'd be
good.
the worst.
Yes, she would
No,
be.
I'd be
We
like,
would just be sitting
I
there
think
gossiping.
Stacy was actually the worst, and she survived there for quite a long time.
Yes, and
Yeah,
you just worked with her
Well,
again.
she just had so much charm and everything, even though she wasn't a very good waitress. She kind of brought a certain cachet.
Yes. See, that's what I feel like I would be. I feel like people would
You
like
want
me.
a job. You want
Yeah,
to
do you
be
want to go work at
I just
Sir?
want to work for Lisa,
Oh,
so I'll do
good
whatever. I'll
Lord.
tend to the
Okay.
swans if
All
you
right.
want me to. Like,
tend to the
I'm
swans.
good at
You're
gardening.
Okay.
Are you?
I doubt
Yeah.
it. Let's see those hands.
No,
No, okay.
I have a broken nail, which
Okay.
I'm very upset about right now in front of
Okay.
Lisa.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, okay, so then we need to move on. Okay, so then how heavily involved are you going to be? Because, we saw you basically not raise them, but kind of raise this group of kids, adults. But
Well, I think the show would just be different. And I think it would be a mistake to, really compare one show to another.
Right.
It's still going to have the essence and behind the scenes of the restaurant business. And it's got a lot of it's a revolving door of kind of crazy young kids working in Hollywood. But you can't compare this restaurant to Wolf or Wolf to Vanderpump Paris. Everything has to be unique, and it's all going to be, otherwise it gets boring, doesn't it? Got to keep it fresh, keep it moving.
fresh.
Do you worry about?
Yes.
No, like nowadays on the shows, when you started Vanderpump Rules, nobody knew what it was going to be. There wasn't as much social media. Now a lot of the people are going to want to come on to just, promote
Be
their
famous.
own brands or social media.
Yeah, I think you can normally sniff that out pretty
Okay.
soon.
Okay.
Certainly they've got to be up to do the job. Like in Vanderpump Villa, if you had anybody there on the other side of the world, everybody had to be there to do their job primarily.
Okay.
So that's essential. You can't just have somebody that's going to walk in and want to be on camera. That's not going to work.
So you couldn't do
No,
it.
you couldn't
You
do it.
couldn't
You
do
couldn't.
it.
No,
That's so
tending
sad.
swans, you're going to have to pass.
But are you though worried about the
Yes.
old cast? though, because this is a big change for them. They're not coming back. They're not getting the money that they
Well,
were getting.
it's going to be definitely. They haven't lived a life without reality television as a grown-up, really, have they? But I think they're all kind of pretty individual. And like James, who's got a very successful DJ career. I'm very sad to see Schwartz and Sandy's close, because that was such a struggle. And it was a very difficult time to start a restaurant business. Really, really. But, you see most of them kind of landed on their feet, really.
Will Ken and Lisa be giving any loans to these kids? Because some
No.
of them were not as financial. At least they've talked about not always allocating their money to the right places. So,
Okay, who are we talking about here?
oh.
Let me turn it back on you. Come on. Okay.
Okay, back to Sip or Spill.
Oh, the way that she's like, no,
Jax, okay, will Jax Taylor recover from all of this? Do you think he can get? I don't want to say back. Do you think that he could eventually be a great father, husband again? Is that even on the table?
there's always hope, isn't there? There is always hope. I just think it's a shame. When there are children involved, everything changes for me.
Yeah.
You know, because I think relationships, they come and go and they can say what, but when there's little ones involved, I think that's, you know, they're in it for the long haul. They have to remember that. They have to put the child first. But I don't know. I mean, he's a very tricky character. He always has been.
Speaking of which, though, are you hoping to find another Jax Taylor
No,
for this reboot?
no.
You're like, for the love of God,
Yeah, no.
no.
He's unique for sure. I don't think there is another one.
But are we going to see cameos? I feel like a lot of fans are like, okay, maybe James will pop up. Maybe Tom and Tom will pop up. Are we like fresh slate? No.
Well, I think we'll definitely be filming at Tom Tom as well, for
Okay,
sure. And I think Schwartz is going to be more involved in that. But right now, I haven't even started it. I've just opened this. I've been immersed in this. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to kind of put my nose to the grindstone once more.
Okay. We will move on then. Lisa.
Yes.
We will move on.
Go on. What else you got?
Well, we have to talk about Beverly Hills.
Oh, Lord.
And remember, we haven't even seen.
Yeah, we
I
haven't.
know.
Hold on.
I just spill. Go on then.
Oh, I
Pinky's
can't
poison,
open the
I
bird
thought.
cage.
Oh, go on.
Okay, hold on.
This is
How can
really
you be a
good.
swan tender if you
Yeah,
can't
how
even-
can you?
I have very,
Emily.
honestly, I have very low skill. You don't want to hire me.
I can attest. Do
Low
not
skill,
hire her.
low skill, complains, needs to eat every hour.
Yeah,
It's
she's
like
very
a
every
high
hour?
maintenance.
I'm high
Yes.
maintenance.
Oh,
Okay.
good Lord.
Ugh.
Cheers.
Oh yes, cheers.
Cheers.
My
Thank you for having us.
Okay.
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 Very good. Very good. We have to talk about Beverly Hills.
Yes.
I don't know how up to
But
date
I
you
left
are.
there years ago.
I know.
I know.
I mean, it's been, what is it, like 6 years?
But doesn't it show you what a mark you've left on the show that we just continue
We have to ask.
to ask you about it?
Okay,
And
but
beg you for.
but
to come
remember,
back.
oh Lordy, no. Look, I haven't watched that show since I left. I've seen the odd excerpt, you know, like on Twitter or something
Right.
like that. But I haven't actually watched the show, so forgive me if I have not a clue what's going on.
Okay.
I know Dorit and Kyle are arguing, fighting.
That's what we were going to ask you
I
about.
can't say. I mean,
Okay, but
perfect.
are you surprised by it?
No, it always kind of goes full circle, doesn't it? Right? What are they arguing about, though?
Just not being good friends, basically.
Oh, Kyle was a terrible friend to me. There you have it.
Well, we did see that you recently saw her, and it
Yes.
was allegedly a good run-in. But what is your take on that then?
You know, I think when people talk about the opposite of love, and they say it's hate and it's not, it's kind of indifference. You know what I mean? I don't feel, I'm just like, hey, hi,
Yeah.
how are you? I don't feel any kind of, you know, when somebody, it needs to start with an apology to ever reconcile, because you can't kind of ever pick up a friendship and somebody's calling you a liar and screaming. That doesn't work for me at all.
How much of it do you think is for the cameras, the press, and all of that versus real?
Well, I don't know what's happening in the show now, but I think a lot of what she's done in the past is for the cameras. My opinion.
Yeah.
With Mo?
Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. Again, sorry to see that.
Yeah.
Sorry to see that.
Yeah. It's never good seeing a marriage end.
Yeah.
What
So I always
about-
thought that was pretty solid, you know, even though there were kind of a lot of,
Right.
yeah.
But what about PK and Dorit? Because you've had history with them. Were you surprised?
Well, I think it's been a slow demise for quite a long time, and we do have mutual friends, so I'd heard rumors. But again, you hope for the best, really, for them with two young little ones.
Mm.
But PK and I definitely have mutual friends, so I know what's going on, and I wish him very well.
This is you asked this.
Go
one.
on
You
then.
wrote
Oh,
this one.
oh,
this
let
is
me
a
see.
little.
What is
This
this
is a
one?
little.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
going to
Lordy.
reword it.
Okay, go on then. Who?
What marriage in the Housewives world are you surprised is still together?
Oh,
None of them are still together, are
That's
they?
true now.
In my
Beverly
world,
Hills.
yeah.
None of them are
No.
together.
mine. I'm surprised we're still together. I haven't killed him first. No, none of them are still together. And the other housewives, I don't really know.
Okay,
I think Heather and Terry do pretty well together.
they were.
No,
They remind me of you and Ken a little bit.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
they have great respect for each other. I think it kind of starts with that fundamentally. I have a lot of respect for those two, and they were just so. They came to my dog gala, and they were just so generous and supporting the dogs and making donations. They're really lovely people. Really lovely people.
I love hearing that.
Yeah.
We love
I love
Heather.
that.
Yeah.
We love Heather too.
And he's a diamond.
Truly.
yeah.
Yeah. So good for them. It's hard to stay married for a long time.
What is your secret, you and Ken, to staying long, married this
You
long?
know what? I don't know. I think it's to have a sense of humor, really. And I think in a relationship where there's suddenly the balance changes as Ken's gotten older and he's kind of retired now and the balance changes, is to really go with that and to have respect for each other.
Yeah,
Goes a long way.
That kind of goes out the window pretty quickly these days with a lot of couples.
it's true.
So, yeah.
I just
Like,
thought.
Ken wouldn't talk to me about it. If he would, I'd kick him in the nuts. That kind of respect, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, we
Yeah,
get it.
Yeah, you know.
We get it.
Are
By
you
the way,
married? Lisa.
She's like, I want to put this
I am
conversation
not
on
married.
camera.
I'm not married yet.
Are you anywhere near that?
I don't know.
Oh,
You know,
what
I'm
do you
hoping-
do know? I can see by
I'm-
the look in your
I'm
eye.
hoping we're
Let me
getting
see, where's that?
closer.
Oh, that's
my hand
empty.
is
It's
looking
an
empty.
Okay.
hand.
All
The
right.
holidays are coming.
Holidays
Maybe
are-
Oh, you
there's
think-
a
oh.
gift.
Really? You know more than... Okay, good. Okay.
We'll have to show him.
I'm
this,
going to
but-
sip on this.
Okay, what else you got?
Okay,
Okay,
holidays
well-
are coming.
Yes.
Have you been naughty or nice, Lisa?
Naughty. Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, a little bit nice, but mostly naughty.
Okay,
But
do
look
you
how hard I've worked.
It's
You have worked
amazing.
hard.
Yeah.
Are you a regifter?
No. You mean when you get a gift and then give it to
Yeah.
somebody else? No, because I would always get caught. And that's why I don't like to be called a liar, because my memory wouldn't be good enough to lie. I wouldn't. You have to remember exactly, what you
you
did
lied,
rather
yeah.
than coming from experience. So no, I would probably end up giving the gift back to the person who gave it to me. I
Right.
have not a clue.
Oh,
No.
yeah, that would be
But I
bad.
do give to Rosia, like if
Great.
something's not, then just say,
Yeah.
please have this. you know.
Yeah,
I get a lot of things that
I get that. I
Yeah.
regift all the time.
She loves stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Right.
you actually
Oh, all the
regift
time.
it.
And I
No,
don't care if
regift
they
it. I
know.
just say, please have it.
No, you
No,
regift.
I
Oh, you
regift.
do?
Yeah, and I don't care if people know because I'm like, it was mine. Now it's yours.
Don't hire her, Lisa. Don't hire her.
Where would my swans end up? That's what I'm asking
I'm honestly very concerned. But okay, speaking of gifts, holiday season, we're going to give you a list of names.
Yes.
And then you tell us what you would give them. Okay.
Right.
So, Andy Cohen.
A ticket to my Dog Foundation gala, because I always say to him, please come to my Dog Foundation gala. Yeah, a return ticket. Yeah, economy. Yeah. Okay, keep going.
Kyle Richards.
Nothing.
Nothing. Not
No,
at all.
I would re-gift something. I would look for what she gave me. Yes, I would do that. In that case, yeah, I would definitely give something to her that she's given me. Yeah.
Okay, Tom Sandoval.
A little lesson in humility, maybe.
Okay.
That would be my gift to him for Christmas. Actually, I do love Tom, but yeah, that wouldn't go amiss.
Okay.
Stassi.
Stacy, what would I give her? I would give her something fabulous, maybe like a pair of shoes or something gorgeous, because she is like a little bit, she's got great style.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you guys work together.
Yes.
You're
yes,
friendly. There's
yes,
like a
yes,
whole.
yes.
How
I
was
always
working
have
with
been
her?
with her, even though she's not the easiest person. Sometimes she can be a little bit prickly, but she's just a wonderful character, I think. She's a very smart young woman. She's done great things with her life. And yeah, she's great on Vanderpump Villa.
I'm so excited to see that. What about Jax Taylor? What would you gift him?
Well, maybe you go to the same school as Tom Sandoval, right?
There you go.
Yeah, that's not good at all. That's not good. I hope and pray they can work it out for their little ones.
Yeah. Lala Ken.
Lala, well, I actually do have something for Lala already for her baby. Something pink and frilly and fluffy. Yeah, good for her.
I love that.
She's really done well. She has
Are
done
you
well.
going to keep close with all of them after all this?
I think some of them,
Okay.
yeah, some of them they really make an effort. Like Schwartz is wonderful.
Right.
I don't really think Schwartz has changed since he first came on the show. I mean, that's good and bad in
Yeah.
a way. But yeah, I definitely have a close relationship with him. And James, I've seen remarkable growth with him. And Lala, for sure. And listen, I love them all individually. We've been through too much not to.
Anyone you're not going to talk to?
What, on Vanderpump Rules?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, there was a couple, but yeah. But no, not the original. The original cast, yeah, I'm good with.
Okay.
I mean, Kristen, I never talked to her, but she's,
Oh.
yeah.
She's pregnant.
I
You
know.
know that?
Yes. How
Lisa's like,
on earth
okay.
did that happen?
I was surprised. It's just,
Why?
I don't know. I'm always
Yeah,
surprised when someone gets pregnant.
Really?
It's a big deal. So
Who's
no
the
gift for
father?
Kristen.
Do we know?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
We
yes,
do.
yes. Her fiance.
He lives.
Oh, she's
Yes.
getting married?
yes, and she's like
Oh,
finding
Lordy.
success on the Valley.
Okay, I'm
and-
really not very involved in the Valley, even though I'm one of the producers. I'm really not very involved. I've been underground.
You've been
for
busy,
6
but
months.
I'm sure everyone's going to want to go to the Valley now because
Yeah.
that's a successful
Well,
show.
Some of them might, yeah, pay a little visit.
They're all gonna want to come.
Yeah.
They're all going to want
Okay, and finally, you are a grandma, and you
Oh,
are
the
going
best
to
job
get-
in the world. Best job in the world.
You have a little one coming. in
Yes,
addition
yes,
to the one
very
you have.
excited, yes.
What does Grandma buy these little ones for the holidays? Who's the bigger spoiler, you or Ken?
Oh, we're both bad together. I mean, even now when he's here, you know, like if we can find something, I just don't think you can spoil your grandchildren too much, you know. I love that. And he calls me Nanny Pinky, and he's just the gorgeous, gorgeous little human being. And he's a little bit naughty, so he's obviously got the Vanderpump streak in him. But he's just, yeah, he's exquisite. And yeah, I have a very close relationship with him. And I do spoil him. I'll buy him anything he wants. And yeah, Nanny Pinky's
As you
just like,
should.
yeah, exactly. It's
As
my job.
That is your job. Lisa, this has been so fun. Do we have any other
No,
highs?
this has been amazing.
I can't believe you
we
spilled
love
it
you.
You know
all.
what? We've got to talk about this place. All we've been doing is gossiping.
But that's
Yes.
This has been my work for the last kind of year and a bit. Vanderpump Lane,
Stunning.
our design company.
so amazing.
We're so excited by this. Look, pink is spinning, flamingos, pink port spa. It's just been a gorgeous experience. And working with Caesars, it's kind of like a gift really to designers to actually say, okay, you can do exactly what you want. Creativity has been fantastic.
Which is wild. And
Yeah.
it's so beautiful.
Thank you.
And the food. We didn't
Yes.
eat anything,
Yes.
but we will.
You
We
gotta-
will.
are you
Lisa, we're
coming
gonna
tonight?
Yes,
We're coming
but
tonight.
we're gonna
Good.
stay. and
Okay.
eat this while
Okay.
you go be busy, and we're just gonna keep gossiping
All right.
and eating it.